Hello friends, it's Charlene with Charlene's Heartfelt Creations. So I'm sure you noticed the Sesame Street books. This is a project that I have been trying to undertake. I'm really trying to get through the stacks and stacks of books that I have started to hoard. Sesame Street is one of the books that I have picked up quite a few for, and I found a good amount of little golden books. I had started working on these ones and dug through my stash a little more and found a bunch of these, but then I went to the thrift store and found some more golden books. I'm trying hard not to grab too many more books, but when I do find golden books, I grab them. And so I'm really excited to be working on these, but I have so many little supplies around here to show you. But here is something I'm super excited about. I designed some little library cards to go with the books. I've got some stickers I'm working on. And so these are ones that I made up to coordinate with the books. So this is Nothing to Do, and this coordinates with this book. And then I have Elmo Loves You. And I've got just a few different ones from the ones here that I have started with. I have other ones that I picked up that I'm not prepared for, like I was with these ones, but I'm going to see what I can come up with. But these, I'm so happy with how these turned out. So cute. I designed them in the Cricut Studio, and I, obviously these aren't Cricut. I downloaded these, but I went ahead and I designed the library card, and I was going to do print then cut, and I really just printed everything and cut it with my paper trimmer because that was way quicker. But these turned out so good. I'm very happy with this. And so now I have a template in Cricut for me to be able to use for library cards. I think this will be a great way to make coordinating ephemera for books. And so very fun. So I would like to show you some of the things that I've put together for these so far. I'm trying to do kits. I have so much and just piles of so many different things that I would love to just start gathering and putting together kits and see if you guys are interested in buying some of those. I had tried to coordinate this with Cookie Monster and the Cookie Tree, so I thought this would be a really fun ephemera pack. This is just a portion of it. I'm trying really hard to get a nice stockpile. I'd like it to be like a 100-piece kit, but you've got the cute little binder clip here and the double-sided bag with a couple of Cookie Monster colored paper clips and a nice big one. And then I love coin envelopes. I think these are great. You can make little tags, you can put other little ephemera in there and do a lot with the little coin envelopes. I use those so often. I have packs and packs of these. I have big ones and little ones. I think I have the big ones in here actually. But I have this little card that I laminated and put an eyelet through, so that could be used as a charm for your journal instead of having to actually put it in, or it actually fits perfect inside the little coin envelope. So lots of things you can do with that. You'll be able to hang a tassel or even some charms from this. But then there were some cute cards that I figured coordinated well for Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster and pizza. And then tickets. I bought a roll of tickets from Hobby Lobby, and it's a nice big roll, nice thick roll, so I thought these would be cute to include in there. A bingo card, and here's a big coin envelope, some craft paper tags, and some different flashcards, and then of course a Cookie Monster. This, I think I'm going to go through and actually put an eyelet on this and laminate it, because these would be nice for you to use to make a bookmark with charms and dangles. And so I've got tons of these already made up. And so here's a Cookie Monster one with the little ring already attached, and so he would go in here. And then I have other little fun pieces that I would probably include, like some dominoes and just some different ones. And I would like to find some cookies. Cookies need to go on there. And so I'm thinking, since I haven't been able to find any good charms that are cookies, I might have to just cut them out with my laser and they will be wooden cookies. But I have got so many little things I'm trying to include with this. I just thought it'd be a lot of fun. And I'm trying to go through my fabric to see what will coordinate, because I have got a bin of so much scrap fabric that would be nice to start really weeding through all of that. But then this one here, so most of them are the same kinds of things, but this one was for the 4 seasons. And so I went through and found like sledding and weather ones I thought would be good cards to include. And this has got the same kind of ephemera included as the last one. But these little bags I found at the bin store, aren't they adorable? These are one of those things that you can use the entire bag in there, or you can cut it down the center and get 2 pockets out of it. So I did a whole bunch of these up. I went to the Dollar Tree to find out if they had these. I bought these years ago, and they do not have these. These came with the little figures that I just showed you. And so I had a bunch, and I don't have enough to go with all of these books, and so I'm going to have to come up with different things that I can use. But I've got just stacks of it. I had a lot of this put together and ready to show you, but my 3-year-old got into it, and so it's just kind of a mess now. She always helps set me back a couple of steps. But then I have these. These came from the bin store. These are so much fun. I bought a whole bunch of these and only saved a few. I let my kids have a lot of them. We found Mario ones, all kinds of them. And so these are really cool. You got Big Bird, Ernie, Zoe, Elmo, Grover, Cookie Monster, and Oscar. So these are so cute. I love these. I'm hoping to get out to the bin store again real soon and see if I can find anything else, just because I feel like there's more that I need to put with this. Things like this. These are little birthday decorations. I love picking these up because they're double-sided, and then it makes a really nice bookmark. I will laminate them and put an eyelet in so these can have dangles and beads hanging from them. But I found so many packs of cards, and I've just been going through them, taking things out of the different boxes for each of the books. My son did snatch some of the cards, and I don't really care if he does because I have so many stacks of these things. But it's time to start going through. Oh, that's a cute one with the zoo on there. I like that. But it's time for me to start going through and really getting this together. Start really weeding through my hoarded collection because there's just so much. And so these bags, like I said, came from the bin store as well in a birthday pack that I had found. And then here's an Elmo tag. I thought that worked out really well, putting the eyelet in that. And I have a bunch of this twine that I thought coordinates so well with Sesame Street. And so I'll probably be taking pieces of this and just putting it inside some of the little bags. I was able to find a couple little figures. These are not the ones that they used to sell because, like I was saying, they used to sell Elmo with a card. He had a little card. And so I'm going to make those work, but I won't have the card, and the packaging doesn't have a lot on there that I can really make something extra to put with the journal. But then I have a couple different things in this bag that I thought would be cute to use. I just gathered up a few things real quick. I pulled out a bunch of these red ones that could be charms for Big Bird's red book. And so I thought this would be adorable to have with that. So this has been a really fun project, kind of hunting down the different things that I've collected already and see what I can come up with. I'm going to try to do some stickers. I've got a whole bunch of stickers designed already that I've been working on. I did it on the same file as these cards, and so I'm working on some stickers, but I ended up doing my cards today and figured I'd probably print out the stickers maybe tomorrow or the next day. So yeah, in a way I think that I really enjoy the hunt for this stuff, sometimes more than journaling. Don't get me wrong, I love to journal, but when I'm hunting for the stuff, my kids are with me and it's a lot of fun. It's very thrilling to find the different pieces as you're trying to put them together. I'm excited to see where this goes and if I can collect and find more pieces to put with it. And so stay tuned to see what I come up with and how big we can get this kit. Like I said, I'd really like to add a lot of pieces, like 100-piece kit that I think would just be really cool to be able to purchase. What do you guys think? Do you think that you'd be interested in purchasing a kit that has all the different things so you don't have to hunt them down? I've already done all the legwork for you, but you can actually sit down and just enjoy putting together a journal. And so I'm really excited about this. And I'm really excited to start hopefully moving some of my stash and really make some more room so I can buy more stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And until next time, bye.